full of whispers, alibis thin. Two sharp-eyed sleuths say, all right, who sinned? Has tipped low, clues fall in line. They read between the lines, right on time. Grim starts sweating when the squad rolls through. Every story tested, most don't stand up to prove. So grab your fedora, jump right in. True Crime Squad's on, and the trouble begins. Join the super squad, bonus laughs, deeper clues. Same sharp sleuths, just extra clues.
Hey everybody, welcome to the True Crime Squad. I'm Kristi Brower, here with my sister, co-host, and partner in crime, Katie Weaver. Hey Katie.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going just fine. Just having a glazing day, so that's always fun.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Glazing pottery, not, talking other people up or anything wild. Just
Hams, glazing hams. I don't know. Could be a lot of things, right?
Could be so many things, yeah. No,
well, it's our Friday,
doing work.
but it's actually Thursday, so
right. Yeah.
That's a good thing. It's been a long week. I am definitely watching the Faust trial, and I'll have some major updates for you on that next week because holy canary, friends. But
Are we going to get through this without a mistrial, do you think?
I hope so. He's chilled it a little today, but I mean, we're still sending the jury out about every 20 minutes. It's insane. It's insane.
I saw some bits of it this morning with his with them having to send the jury out almost immediately this morning, and yeah.
He almost asked for a mistrial, and she kind of preempted him, and he didn't do it. So maybe I'm wondering if maybe someone pulled him aside and was like, dude, maybe bring it down just like from 11 to like 8. Maybe.
Like, give
I think
that
being able to go to 11 as an attorney,
right? Please do it.
I think being able to go to an 11 as an attorney is a great skill, but not being able to ever get off 11, that's needs some skill.
That's gonna cook your lunch.
There's no finesse.
Eat your lunch at some point. Yeah.
Like, do you need some Xanax? Like, Anyway, that's not why we're here today at all. We decided to do something completely different, something we have not been talking about all week because it just seems like we're talking about the same stuff a lot. And so with that, Katie, I know for us you have some WTF news.
I do. This almost could have been an Idaho. It kind of is, but I'll let you guys decide. I can't believe I'm just hearing about this now. This is a case that affected an Idaho girl, and I don't think we knew about this at all. But we're going to talk about it. This is an attempted murder case. Every once in a while, when I'm looking, in case you guys ever wonder, like, where we come up with our cases, it's everywhere. Everywhere. But everywhere. If I don't have something very specific I want to cover, sometimes I'll just start thinking about what topics have we not covered in a while, or what, segments do I really like to do, or whatever. Well, one thing I love doing is covering cases where somebody tried to do one of those hireahitman.com type things and gets busted, because that's crazy stuff.
Hilarious.
So that's what I was searching for this morning when I came across this case. And again, I am blown away because this girl, I'm guessing, is pretty local to us. I don't know for sure where she lives. I don't want to know. And I don't want you to know. And I'll tell you why here in just a minute. So let's back up to early 2019. Kid named Scott Burkett and a girl named Riley Elder meet online. They were both administrators in a Facebook group that was dedicated to an anime series that they were both really into. So Scott lived in Beverly Hills, California, and Riley lives in rural Idaho. So they start this long-distance relationship. Scott finally talks Riley into flying to California to meet him. She does. She feels like he kind of coerced her into having sex. She was not into him. By the time she left there, she was like, yeah, I'm totally, definitely not into you. So she flew back home and tried to break up with him. But Scott would not be broken up with.
Oof.
He was, and this was in October of 2020. Through the end of 2020 and into 2021, he just will not take no for an answer. He's harassing the hell out of her. He's gotten to be really aggressive, obsessive, harassing her on every platform he can get a hold of, just won't leave her alone.
Boy.
So, but again, they are in the shared online community that she wants to be in.
Yeah.
So she's in this situation where she has to remove herself or, and remove herself from this community that she's enmeshed in to get away from this guy, or he needs to knock it off. But he doesn't knock it off. It just keeps going on, and she's kind of crumbling under all of his bullshit, but it's just a bad, bad situation. So he also starts direct messaging people within that online community and eventually turns some of them against her too, and just makes it a really hard place for her to be. Like, all of the stuff that she loved is just kind of slipping away from her. It's like when you have kids that are getting bullied at school, so they're told that they don't get to do things. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, like
oh,
they
you're
are getting punished.
bullied at you're getting bullied on the playground. Well, why don't we quit sending you out to the playground? That kind of, like,
Yeah.
her option here is for her to have to miss out on the things she loves because this douchebag is doing the stuff he's doing. Now, it's harassing, it's frustrating, but I don't know that it was particularly threatening. I don't know that for sure, but from what I've read, it doesn't seem like at that point it probably was. However, Riley's mother is saying that his behavior was escalating and was very manipulative. So in April 2021, Riley's older sister becomes aware of the harassment, and she's like, hell no, we're not playing this game. So she reaches out to Scott's father and says, hey, get a hold of your son. Like, we're not doing this anymore. You need to make this stop. The problem is, he's like 25 years old. It's not like he's a teenager. He's not. And Riley's a young adult as well. But it doesn't stop. So sometime in April of 2021, Scott decides, all right, fine. It's going to be one of those, if I can't have you, nobody can kinds of situations.
Oof.
So he finds some dumbass site out there on what's being called the dark web, where a lot of people post and make requests for hitmen. Well, what Scott doesn't know, because he's dumb as hell, is that it's a spoof site, essentially. It's a scam site.
Oh, so it's kind of like
it's not hirehitman.com, but it's something kind of like that, where, whoever has that is just scamming on idiots. So because what people do is they put their requests out there, and then they pay in, get this, Bitcoin.
Oh, there's a clue.
There's a clue. So Scott has, on this site, placed a hit order. He has paid $13,000 in Bitcoin. He has provided her personal information, including her location. And his requests are that the killing is staged to look like an accident, and that it's imperative that her phone is recovered and permanently destroyed.
Jesus.
All right. So that's all out there in the ethers. Well, by chance, a British reporter manages to stumble upon the back end infrastructure of the Hitman website.
Whoa.
And what he finds is hundreds of kill orders listed on the site.
Oh.
So
holy shit.
It's essentially a scam site, but the people that are using it are trying to kill people. They are making these requests. They are sending out money, right? So
Yikes.
one of the cases that he comes across first and that he feels like is probably the most pressing is Riley's. So he's very concerned about Riley's safety because obviously this Scott dude is trying to have her killed actively and has spent $13,000 in order to do so.
Crap.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable. I mean,
So,
it isn't because, well, I've been doing this a while, but holy
yeah.
shit.
So this reporter who's in another country reaches out to the FBI and he's like, hey, so I found this thing and I think maybe you guys should know about it. Like, yikes, right? So they investigate it and decide that, yeah, this is definitely correct. So what they discover is that they talk to Riley and they find out that, oh, yeah, she's been being stalked by this guy for a couple of years. She's quite afraid of him. He's done some crazy shit. They're like, yeah, this is for real. So they convince Riley to meet with law enforcement and pose for some staged photos of her dead body. Big Mark means air quotes here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh
first
my
of all,
God.
you put Riley through this? I mean,
Right?
really? But she does it. She does it. So,
Well, she's got some pretty good reasons to.
yes. Still, though, she's so traumatized already. I can't imagine. But at any
Yeah.
rate, they do make some photographs to simulate proof of death for. And an undercover officer posing as the hitman takes the images to Scott, sends them over, and says, hey, done deal, man. We're done. They actually extort him for another $1,000 for further proof of death that he pays.
Oh my God.
He also confirms that, yep, that's Riley, all right. That's her. You got her. That's it.
Just validating everything.
Everything. Yep. So, as you can imagine, he is arrested shortly thereafter. So, by late 2021, while detained, this kid's got more money than brains. He offers another inmate $10,000 to destroy evidence that ties him to the murder for hire plot. And that gets back to the prosecutor. So that's not good news, Scott. What the hell are you doing?
That's just more charges, dude.
Mm-hmm. So he gets more charges for that. The inmate is the one who reports to the authorities. He's like, hey, you want to know what this guy said? Like, no one's actually your friend, Scott. You're dumb as hell.
No, why would anyone take on a risk like this for you?
Yeah. So in 2022, he pleads guilty to one federal count of use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire. You know, because he thinks the murder is completed. So it's a whole murder for hire because he thought it was done. He paid money for extra photos. But this is where you're going to need your punching pillow. So at his sentencing, he has several character witnesses that testify on his defense about what a good guy he is and lapse of judgment, you know, boys will be boys kinds of things. Like, don't be too mean to Scott. He's a good guy. He only faces a maximum possible sentence of 10 years. 10 years. So a federal judge sentences him to 5 years in prison because he's a good guy, you guys. Gosh.
Yeah, guys that, pay strangers to murder people, they're great.
They're great. Yeah. 5 years. Okay, so this was in 2023. Bear with me here. This is significantly below the statutory minimum. And there's a lot of criticism about this because there was clear intent, there was payments made, there was a real identified victim, there were detailed instructions for the killing. Like, this was a chilling crime.
Right.
But 5 years.
This wasn't just a little lark. This guy,
Yes.
as far as he was concerned, he followed through with this completely.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right. He thought he had her murdered. He thought it was done. Yeah. Well,
trash.
This was 2023, so he went to prison, right? So Riley at least thought she had 5 years of not having to worry about this crazy asshole out on the street. Nay. for reasons that are unknown and no one's quite sure about, he was released in October. So he
My
did 2
God.
years of a 5-year
Holy
sentence.
shit. Who's going to protect her?
And the worst part, I don't know if it's the worst part, but a bad part, is that the system that is used to let victims know when there's a change didn't work. So they didn't even know.
So like Vine didn't
Vine did not notify them.
notify. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. So they just found out very recently that about a month after he was released that he's out and on the loose.
Wow.
Yep. Well, according to her family, she is continuing to experience anxiety and nightmares and trauma.
Yeah.
And him being released like this is terrifying to her. It should be.
Thanks,
It
Judge.
is. Yeah. Yeah. What the hell, man? What the hell? I'm
It's
dumbfounded.
disgusting because as far as he's concerned, he committed the murder.
Mhm.
You know? It was murder
Exactly.
for hire. As far as he was concerned, he had done it.
As far as he was concerned, Riley was dead. He verified it. He celebrated it. He paid more money for more pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to prison for 2 years? Because he's a super duper good boy?
Because he's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a man, guys. And
Mm-hmm.
men, they just have needs.
I guess. I'm blown away by this one. Oh yeah, he knows she's alive. He knows. Yeah. He knows that he failed. Yeah.
That's just terrifying.
It is. It is. So we'd never heard of this case before.
No.
But that's the deets with it. So very,
Can you
very sorry
imagine?
to Riley and her family that they're going through this.
Absolutely. But can you imagine the stupidity of putting this out on the internet and paying the money
Mm-hmm.
into the ethers, a website,
Yeah.
having no idea
Who's behind that?
who's
Yeah.
behind it? Did they catch who's behind the website?
That I don't know. I'm not quite sure what all the details behind the website are. Yeah.
Because I mean, that's a hell of a fraud. It's also, they're also like committing conspiracy to commit a murder, are they not? I mean,
Right.
whether they did it or not,
It's not like they're
they
like the
did the
other site
conspiracy.
that contacts the authorities as soon as they get an inquiry. This is
Right.
not that. They are taking payments.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing's pretty messed up. But
Yes,
at
it
any
is.
rate, that's what I know. And I doubt
Wow.
we'll ever have a follow-up on this case. Hell, who knows? Maybe somebody's watching. Maybe somebody that watches this show knows Riley. I don't know. But we're not going to out Riley anywhere in any way, of
No.
course.
Definitely not.
But how sad and crazy.
That is extremely scary.
Yeah. So with that, I am going to kick it back over to you for the main case.
Yeah. Well, there has been another Epstein file drop. As you know,
Yeah.
this happened on January 30th. It's almost 4 million documents.
Yeah.
It's heavily redacted, also poorly redacted. Excuse me, many victims were not redacted, and
Yeah.
naked photos of victims were released. I wonder who's really getting doxxed in this situation. Anyway, I thought it would be interesting if we started a segment called the Epstein Master Table. I wanted to periodically update you on what we know, the Epstein Accountability Tracker. That's what it's actually called. Jesus. I forgot what I named it. Anyway, so what I would like to do today is just start that by talking about the individuals that we know for sure have faced some kind of consequence, avoided a consequence, or have had calls for consequence against them based on what is in the Epstein files. Now, we're going to go back to 2019, actually, as the first person on the list, but we'll go all the way through February 5th of 2026. And then periodically, I'll come back on here and update this list because the list is growing significantly now as researchers are working their way through these files. They're finding new names, and they're finding names with way more contact than they've ever admitted as well. So I'm going to give you the basic list today. 100%, you're going to go, oh, somebody's missing on that list. That's okay. We'll continue to compile it over time. Please note that I am only using names with verifiable information. There are 10 million rumors out there right now.
Oh, yeah.
About what's in these files. I'm not going to report anyone's name unless there is a verifiable source of that information. I just want to be clear. So if you see somebody that you're like, I thought they'd be on the list, send it to me. Got a verifiable source? Send it to me.
For sure.
And I'll add them. But
understand, this is, I don't even want to say voluminous because it's so much bigger than that.
It's gargantuan.
Voluminous on steroids, yeah.
It's just unfathomably large.
Yeah.
But I felt like it's something we need to be aware of. We need to be keeping track. Who are the people who are being named? Who are these individuals? What positions do they hold? Are they still in their positions? Because the answer to many of them is, yeah, they are. So let's start with Alexander Acosta from the United States. He was the U.S. Secretary of Labor. He did resign from his position in July of 2019. He had an exposure of his involvement with Epstein from documents that came from 2008. And it was bad.
Yeah.
Prince Andrew, of course, although it's not Prince anymore. It's Andrew Mountbatten. Can't use Prince anymore. He's had everything stripped from him. He's from the UK.
Except was a senior for legal repercussions.
Yeah, no legal repercussions. He's just lost everything else. He was a senior working royal. He was basically fired and removed
which is
from
not
his position, literally as a prince, which is pretty wild. And he has had he has been sued civilly, and there's been public fallout as well. He's had some consequences, but I would not call them criminal by any means. Then we have Joy Ito from USA and Japan, the director of the MIT Media Lab. They resigned on September 7th of 2019 based on donor records. Then we have Leslie Wexner from the USA, CEO of L Brands, like The Limited and Victoria's Secret. He did resign September 7th of 2019. I'm sorry, he stepped down February to May of 2020 based on financial records that connected him to Jeffrey Epstein. Leon Black from the USA. He was the CEO and chairman of the board of the company Apollo. He stepped down in March of 2021 based on the Deck report. Then Jess Staley from the USA and UK. CEO of Barclays resigned November 1st of 2021. There was an FCA probe that revealed a connection there. Jean-Luc Brunel from France, model agent, owned a modeling agency, removed. There is an actual criminal investigation on Jean-Luc Brunel. This happened between 2019 and 2020, and there was an actual criminal investigation of Jean-Luc Brunel. One of the
modeling
very
agency
few.
Connection is
the modeling agency. It's
course
horrific.
Yeah.
And then we have Peter Mandelson from the UK. He was the UK ambassador and U.S. and House of Lords, fired and or resigned. Just barely was resigned from the UK ambassador position. And yeah, he's sort of lost out on his various positions between September 2025 and February 2026. So this is some of it's brand new. This came from the Department of Justice emails. And we have Larry Summers from the USA, an OpenAI board member, resigned and was sanctioned November to December of 2025. This came from email disclosures.
Wow.
Brad Karp, this one just happened today, from the USA, the chairman of Paul Weiss. He has resigned as of today based on the January 30th drop. David A. Ross from the USA, the chair of the MFA art practice. He resigned either yesterday or today for the DOJ emails. Miroslav Lacek from Slovakia is a national security advisor. He resigned on February 1st because of the DOJ files. Joanna Rubinstein from Sweden, the chair of Sweden for UNHCR, which is a fundraising arm of the UN, I think, resigned February 2nd based on the DOJ reporting of this year. Casey Wasserman from the USA, the chair of the LA 28 Olympics, has been called to resign.
Wow.
This has just happened yesterday to today because of DOJ emails. Has not yet resigned, but there's been call. Donald Trump, President of the United States, former President of the United States, has, according to what my chart says, survived ongoing photos, correspondence, and regular connection with Epstein.
And tens and thousands of mentions.
Yeah, something like 38,000 mentions.
38,000 mentions, yep.
In so far, all of the drops. Bill Clinton from the United States, former president, has survived thus far. His ongoing connection to Epstein, presence on the flight logs, presence in photographs. Now, I will say Bill Clinton has publicly stated that, yes, he is in the Epstein files and that he is well aware of that. He and his wife, Hillary Clinton, have been back and forth on a congressional warrant to come and give testimony. They had agreed to come and give testimony. Here's the thing. They want their testimony to be public, and currently it is not public.
Right.
They are now calling again for their testimony to be streamed live, public. Yeah. We'll see. They say they'll come, but they will only come if it's public. Alan Dershowitz, he is from the United States. He's attorney from Harvard. So far has survived a long-term ongoing connection with Jeffrey Epstein. He's had taken hits to his reputation, but it hasn't stopped him. There have been civil filings against him.
Yeah.
Noam Chomsky from the USA, professor emeritus, has survived. His connection is through emails. He continued, and there's still ongoing connections being found. Stephen Hawking of the UK, who is deceased. He was Lucasian professor emeritus. He seemed to have survived his connection to the Epstein issues. He's on event lists, in photos, those kinds of things. Woody Allen from the USA, film director and famous pedophile, has survived his connection to Epstein. His link is through address books and communications. We know that Woody Allen has survived other allegations as well.
Yeah.
George Mitchell from the USA, former Senate Majority Leader, has survived thus far. There continues to be presence of ongoing connections with Epstein, and there have been civil filings against him. Bill Gates, USA philanthropist, former founder of Microsoft, you know the drill. He has survived this.
Yeah.
Although his marriage didn't.
Yeah.
Melinda Gates divorced him over his connection with the Epstein files.
Yeah.
He's been acknowledged in meetings. There's photos, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Tell you one that came out much bigger this time, and that is Elon Musk.
Yeah.
From the USA, CEO of Tesla, SpaceX. I mean, we all know who he is. So far has survived his connection with Epstein, although his connections to Epstein have, I think we're just really learning how much there is.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he continues, but you know, Musk seems to survive most things.
Yeah.
Sergey Brin from the USA, Google co-founder, has survived thus far. Continues to show up in contact lists. Connections continue to be made ongoing. Reid Hoffman from the USA is a venture capitalist, has survived thus far. There are travel and social references in the files to Reid Hoffman. Mort Zuckerman of the USA is a media executive, has so far survived. Social proximity connections are what we know. Nathan Mervold from the USA, founder, Intellectual Ventures, has survived thus far. He's in the address books. Connections can continue to be ongoing made because, you know, we don't know everything yet. Lawrence Krauss from the USA is a physicist and author, has survived thus far. Ongoing connections. We know the emails. Martin Minsky, who is deceased from the USA, he's an MIT professor. He did seem to survive his connection to Epstein, although he is deceased, and there's testimony and emails linking him. Some of you have said Fergie, Sarah Ferguson. I'm going to add her to the list because we are learning she is the wife of Andrew Mountbatten.
Yeah.
And the emails for her have been quite devastating.
Yeah.
Her connections to him, her willingness to expose her young female, like young lady daughters to Epstein long after he was a convicted pedophile, as we all know.
Yeah.
Right, former wife of
Anyone
Andrew
who still
Mountbatten.
had contact with him after 2006.
Welcome.
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, that's when he was first arrested.
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's disgusting. And the idea that, you know, that there's a lot in there, that there seems to have been a lot of financial things going on with Fergie and Epstein. I did say Larry Summers. Yeah, so we will continue. But remember, these are verified sources. We have to be very careful about verified sources. We're not going to put anybody on this list until things are verified. There are a huge amount of rumors out there. Also, be sure that if you watch a video or read an article or something, that you go and do your own research and discover for yourself for sure that what is being said is real. Because what's fake out there around Epstein it's absolutely maddening to me.
Yeah, and mind-blowing.
How much fake stuff there is out there right now. Tons of it. TikTok, now that it's become a United States company, I'm seeing more and more and more fake content on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. I've pretty much left
Verify
TikTok
everything.
for that reason. I mean, yeah, Steve Bannon, that's a good point. Yeah.
I need to look at, I know that there's a lot said about Steve Bannon and his connection to Epstein, but again, I got to have clear, verifiable evidence.
Mhm.
So if you know of someone, send it
Mhm.
to us. Put it in the
Yeah.
comments.
Bannon will make the list. There is verified info
Yeah.
on him.
So
Yeah.
we'll continue to add to it
Mhm.
as more things happen. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people are falling across the world on this right now.
Yeah.
Not so many in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's outside the U.S. where people are getting hit real hard
Yeah.
for their communications, because we have it's a gajillion emails, you guys.
Yeah.
And stuff that I think people thought would never see the light of day, that is seeing
Yeah.
the light of day.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to try to follow this in a measured way over time. And I think this is the way to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will be adding to the list as we go, but that's
Yeah.
that's the first list. It's going to
Mhm.
get bigger, but we should definitely be
Yep.
saying these names as often as we can.
Mhm. Yep, for sure.
Absolutely. And with that, Katie, I've got some Florida Man for you.
Yeah. What do you do when you want to woo your girlfriend? You know, show her that you really can take care of her. You care about her.
I mean, there are a lot of things, but
You know, make her think that yeah, you're the best she can do, right? Well, for Henny's Reina of Jacksonville, Florida, that meant he wanted to cook for her and cook a lot. A lot
oh,
of meat,
okay.
a lot of meat.
A
And
lot of meat.
yeah.
Interesting.
So he had a whole plan. But I don't know if y'all have been to the grocery store recently, but meat's expensive. Very
Yes, it is.
expensive. Now,
Mhm.
I think our culprit here, Raina, I think he might have gotten a little outrageous about how much meat he thought he would need to feed this girl. But he went
Mm.
into a Publix and he stole about $1,600 worth of beef and lamb. This is from the Belterra Crossings Publix. And he got out to the car, he took a look at his spoils and went, I just don't think this is enough. Couldn't be.
Wow.
Only $1,600 worth of beef and lamb. So he went to
I
a
mean,
different Publix and he stole $2,100 more.
my God, how is he getting out of the store with all this?
Right? I mean, he managed to pull this off at 2 different stores. Yeah, $2,100 worth of pork, top sirloin, brisket, tenderloin, and some personal care products. You also got to be clean and nice for your date.
Gotta smell good, I guess.
I guess, yes. This was from the Island Walk at Palm Coast Publix. So now he's got a whole car full of meat, like $3,500 worth of meat, and personal care products, let's not forget. So he gets to his girlfriend's house and he's all set. He's going to cook her the dinner of her dreams, for the next 3 months or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
like, wow.
he's got
that's a
big
lot of meat.
plans. Very sad news. He reaches her house and discovers that she's already in the kitchen cooking with another man.
Oh, uh-oh.
With another man. So what does one do after they have stolen that much meat and it's in their car and they were coming to cook for their woman and she's cooking with a different man? Well, he took it all and dumped it. Yeah.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
Yeah.
You don't have a freezer, sir?
Nay. Here's what the sheriff
Maybe
said.
for the next girl?
The sheriff said this wasn't a case of someone trying to meet, MEAT, their budget. This was a calculated high stakes, as in STEAKS stakes, operation that left 2 stores with significant losses. This was the Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley. He also said while this suspect's selection was choice, his method wasn't kosher, He really tried to milk the system, and now he's found out that the Green Roof Inn does not serve premium meats.
Must be what they call their jail. Oh my God. What an asshole. Okay, go give it to a homeless shelter, dude. Like something.
He
A food pantry.
wasted it. Yeah. I mean, at these prices, that's almost the bigger crime, really.
Right. That's horrific that he stole it all and then he wasted it like that. What an idiot.
What?
Sir, have you ever cooked before in your entire life? Do you know how much one human being can eat in one meal?
How close of a girlfriend was this? Because she'd already moved on.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, what? In the time it took for him to go to the store and steal all the meat, she was already cooking with somebody else. It's just hilarious to me that she was in the kitchen cooking with another man.
Right. I mean,
when his plan was to come and cook her all this meat.
What an affront. What an affront.
The hell? Yeah. So, I mean, I do have to say that sucks for Publix. That's a big loss. And it sucks to waste that much meat like that much food. That sucks too. But yeah, I hope he likes hot dogs and
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets. I don't know what they get at this jail. Maybe. I don't know. Hot
Not
Pockets
premium
seems
meats.
kind
That's
of
what.
extravagant for bigger jails. It's probably more
Well,
of a
that's
ramen
true.
noodle situation, but
Probably. That's a good point.
yeah.
That's just if you're in Fremont County, Idaho,
Yeah.
where there's like 6 other guys in there with you. You know.
So springing for the Hot Pockets it's a luxury. It's a
Yeah.
luxury.
I mean, they can buy them at like Sam's or Costco. So,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
for a jail of up to 10 guys, it's
Oh
probably
my
pretty cheap.
gosh. I would die if I was at Costco and saw some guys in, in deputy uniforms loading up on Hot Pockets.
You'd know where they were going,
I
wouldn't you?
would be like Fremont County, right? That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Hilarious.
Well,
That's
a
what I
fool.
got.
That's
Yep.
too bad for the grocery stores. And also, Jesus, dude, how wasteful can you get?
Time to
Am
grow
I
up,
an old
sir.
lady clutching my old lady pearls that it was so wasteful?
Yes, me too.
No. Green bologna. Yep, that's probably what they get.
Probably. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Now,
Well, thank
they
you
might
for
get
that.
iguanas because, iguanas are falling out of the trees again in Florida.
That's so
I
sad.
saw
I
a
feel bad
video
for those
online of
iguanas.
a influencer who had gathered up enough iguanas to make a blanket. Now, the iguanas were alive. Don't worry. They weren't skinned or anything. He just was laying on the ground with that many iguanas laying on top of him. I don't know why, but it's what he was doing. So there's that.
I mean, was he trying to warm them up, or did he think they would warm him up? Because aren't they frozen?
They're frozen. So, but also, does he understand that his body heat might help them to wake up and then, I don't know, probably run away, but maybe they'd kick his ass first. I don't know. They might.
It's tough to say.
I've encountered some enormous iguanas, not in Florida, in captivity, but they were terrifying. They can be mean.
I am quite scared of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I did also promise you a fidget whimsy drop, and I do have one for you. So I wanted to show you some pictures. I'm posting some links in the chat, and then I'm going to put them in the show notes as well. I have been showing you what I've been doing. I don't have the beetle box up yet. I'm going to put that up when I'm done. But I do have this awesome little astronaut set, which I just think is so much fun.
It is so cute.
You get a rocket ship, an astronaut, and the astronaut's helmet opens and closes, and a clicky moon.
Mm-hmm.
Or the unicorn set, where you get your little unicorn cupcake house with a unicorn and a unicorn horn click fidget. Super fun.
That is so. The cupcake is so damn cute. I can't.
Isn't
even
it so
with
damn
that.
cute?
Yeah,
I love it. And then, friends, if you love narwhals, as I do,
out. Oh,
this is Nettie the narwhal. This is the best narwhal design I have ever seen. I have several others that are not that great. This one is fantastic. Look at that horn, friends.
That is really, and the spots too, all of it.
Yes.
That is
the whole thing.
really cute.
just darling.
Mhm.
Nettie is about 6 inches long, and anyway, she is available over there as well. And I'm going to put the bee box that I've already showed you up after the show. But I did want to share that because I haven't dropped anything in Fidget
love
Whimsy for a while.
her.
Isn't she
Yeah,
darling?
she's very cute.
I thought so too. So anyway, check those out if you're into fidgets and whimsy like I am. Which is why I called my store Fidget Whimsy. Makes sense, right? Anyway, this is it for us this week. Don't forget, we will be following the Faust trial. Trust me. We will be following.
Because who can look away, really?
You know, it's tough to look away. And we'll be doing an update on that on Monday.
I have to say, on that case, Kathy Russo, she's a Russin. She's a reporter for Long Crime, and she's following this case. I think she's in the courtroom, but she's tweeting about it quite a bit, and she's killing me, man. She's loving this case, and it cracks me up because she's getting comments from people that are like, "I hate this defense attorney. He's driving me crazy," and she's like, "This is the best thing ever." Do you guys know how many boring trials this woman has sat through? These fireworks are primo.
You don't get bored in this trial. The only people who are bored in this trial is the jury because they miss pretty much all the fireworks. But this is a wild case. This is a case where I'm like, I have no idea if this guy did this or not. Not a clue.
I agree.
I usually, after opening statements and reading up history of the case and stuff, I have a pretty good idea of what I think is going to happen. I have no idea with this. I have no idea if this man did this. I am very worried he will be convicted. I am also not convinced he actually did it. It is nuts.
The lack of evidence is stunning, but at any rate, her comments are cracking me up online because she's like, she's here for this. Also, she recognizes that the defenses need to put on a robust defense, and that's what he's doing. And
he really is, man. He is fighting hard. Now, is he doing it in a wise way, and is he following all the court's rules with it? No, he is
Clearly
not at all. One of the things I've noticed about him that is really concerning is that he never knows if he has subpoenaed a witness or not. And these are prosecution witnesses. But just because the prosecution subpoenaed them doesn't mean the defense hasn't also. And when they're done with testimony, the judge will ask both parties, do we need to, or are they still under subpoena? This dude does not know. And he'll be like, well, I guess if you received a subpoena from me, then yes, you're still under subpoena. And the judge is like, no, it doesn't work like that. We need to know. Because some of the witnesses aren't totally sure if they were subpoenaed by both sides or not. I'm like, dude, don't you have a list?
Right.
Shouldn't you have a list? Anyway, there's just some stuff like that that I'm like, yeah, he's fighting hard, but he's fallen down in some basics.
Get it together. Yeah, for sure.
Get your shit together. And also, you can't just ask for a mistrial every time you don't get your way. That's just not how it works.
No.
But dude, the dude is fighting hard.
We haven't seen anyone yell at the judge this much since what's his face in Waukesha defended himself, Darrell Brooks.
Darrell Brooks. Yeah, he did a lot of yelling at the judge, more than this, but yeah.
Yeah, this guy he has been held in contempt, but he's yet to be wearing shackles.
Yes, he is not wearing shackles. That is true. He doesn't have to sit in another room and raise a sign that says I object. I don't know. This trial is not over, so we'll see.
The day is young.
The day is young. Absolutely. Well, thanks for being here with us this week. We've had a lot of fun. We've covered a lot of crime.
Yeah.
There's so much more. We will be back on Monday. In the meantime, be sure you watch everything. We did drop 2 brand new bonus episodes over the weekend as well. In case you have not had a chance to catch up on those.
Yeah.
If you want access to those, the best way to do that is go to truecrimesquad.com and join the Super Squad. It's right at the very top of the page. You get 2 extra episodes a month. You get access to the watch party, access to the secret archives, which is just 5 years of Patreons y'all can go watch, and 20% off merch. So that's the best way to support us. But those bonus eps are out there.
Yeah.
Go check them out. And with that, we are the True Crime Squad. Thanks for being here.
Take care.
Join the super squad, bonus laughs, deeper clues, same sharp slews, just extra clues.